Welcome back to my channel. If you have not liked and subscribed the channel, please like and subscribe the channel. Today I'm going to show you how you can add the corporate device identifier for Windows devices. So as you can see on my screen, there is a Microsoft has announced that now you can add the corporate identifier for Windows machine as well. Earlier you have seen how we can add corporate identifier only for iOS and Android by uploading the CSV file or through manually using the IMI number or serial number, right? For it was only for the iOS and Android devices, right? You can put the identifier and unlike details here, uh, and the serial number similar for iPhone or Android devices, so that the Intune will identify as a company owned devices. And this, but they have also released for the Windows devices. So earlier what was happening, for Windows devices, if you're enrolling through corporate autopilot or through the network, you can configure the policy. But now since BOID is also there for Windows machine, so you can there they have given options to you can add the corporate identifier, so that the devices, so that it will help you being as an admin to identify and manage your corporate Windows devices more easily and securely, right? Because once you add the corporate identifier in the identifier in the in under the corporate device identifier in the Intune console, then it will mark as that device as a company owned devices, right? So this is actually great features, I can say. And these features actually allow us to upload the CSV file with the serial number or manufacturer or model of your known Windows devices to your Microsoft Intune tenant. And so that once you upload there, this mark the devices as a corporate in the Microsoft Intune Admin Center and apply the appropriate policy and settings to them once they enroll into your tenant. And this that the feature only work for Windows 11 version 22H2 and later or newer, right? So this is actually very good tool. So how you can use this, you can go to devices section in the Microsoft Intune and go to Windows, right? And then go to enrollment. Here you will see the corporate identifier similar as you can see here, devices, Windows and corporate identifier, right? So it's very good. You can upload to your tenant up to 5,000 devices or 5 MB in CSV file. You just have to put the serial number, similar like device identifier type, manufacturer, model or serial number. You can select it here and then upload the identifier in the CSV file. So once you upload that, you can view the device ownership and other properties under the devices and all devices, right? Some enrollment method actually it's always considered a corporate enrollment, because we trust that devices actually enrolling through these methods, and that those are known devices, like those devices are enrolled through autopilot as I mentioned, or through the GPO local GPO policy bulk provisioning package. So if you have already using any of these enrollment type method for enrolling your devices, it will also mark it will already mark as a company owned. So what cases why the devices mark as a personal, you see automatic MDM enrollment, it will mark as a personal right here, you see under the with corporate identifier. So you see here MDM enrollment only personal. If you are enrolling through Windows setting, enrollment using company portal app, it will mark as a personal. So if you are using any of these method, then you have to add the corporate identifier, right? So this is very good features you can explore if you are using any of these method, I can say. Here any four especially, right? Then I'm sure you're not using any of these, because mostly you can either do through autopilot or through the GPO policy, right? Or maybe bulk provisioning. or in case the gem, right? So if you are in case if you are using with the automatic MDM enrollment with intra ID or hybrid intra join, you that devices will mark as a personal, so you have to add the corporate identifier there before enrolling it, right? So make sure you add the serial number and mark your devices secure, and you can manage it easily. Till then, thank you, have a good day.